Hey, good morning. Hello, happy Saturday or Sunday, you guys. Let's see who's here. Kat, good morning. Annie, buenos días. Bienvenidos. Robin, hello, Robin. Maury, awesome. Good to see you guys. Had to jump in here because the energy was talking to me. It was talking to me, it was talking to my body. So I wanted to come in here and just let you guys know what's going on. So, first and foremost, welcome to more new members of the Love Train. We have new members in Saskatchewan, Canada. That area is growing too with the Love Train. I'm expected to hear about a party there soon, okay? Also new members in New Zealand and Portland, Oregon, another new subscriber there. Welcome to you. And then also a Chicago, Illinois, Chi-Town. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. So good to see all of you guys here, and welcome to our newest members of the Love Train. Um, these energies, let me move the melon here. One sec. Okay, so this was yesterday, right? Basically this was Friday night here, and then going into yesterday, and then yesterday afternoon, this was going on, and then last night. And this this is deceiving, which is why you came in here. So I could feel this. I slept fine because for me, now this may be you may have experienced the exact opposite. It doesn't mean anything's wrong with you. It just means that's how your body responds to when this light, and this is what's referred to as a stitching pattern, which basically it's just what you see there in the graph. Um, for me, this is a purge mixed with integration. So we're integrating that big blast of light that we just had a couple of days ago. And that was the frequency on that was maniacal. It was super, super high. Um, and what's happening is as I'm integrating this, it's that boy, it knocks me down. Yesterday, I like lights out at the beach. I didn't even go swimming. Hit the lounge chair and I was out. And so today though, and then I slept well, and then today though, I noticed a lot of like ringing in the ears, um, popping. My ears were popping like as if I had gone scuba diving. And remember, I always refer to these as sensations. It's very important. I don't use ever the word PAIN because that's a third dimension definition. And I don't want my body to think that anything's wrong because I know it's not. I understand that exactly this is what's going on. And it's really important how we start to define things in this. You are such a powerful creator and I'm going to show the Canva image that my guides gave me a couple of days ago because it really, really, it helps you keep present and where you're focused. The thoughts you think and the emotional meaning that you give to it is where you're going to drift. So you drift into your higher timeline, or you still in the rear view mirror a little bit. And then if you are, can we just come to peace with that? Very important because you are basically what's being reflected back to you is what's going on inside of you. And so really, really, it's an invitation to continue. Okay, where am I? And that requires being present. What am I thinking? What were you thinking? Right? Talk to your who man. What are you thinking, who man? Are you making noodle soup or are we creating our perfect reality? Right? Two choices, two parallel realities, one not so bueno, one perfect, okay? Because it's perfect because it is your own creation and it's made out of love and light. So there's a lot of perfection that exists there, and you don't have to effort towards it, right? So and notice I said the perfection exists. We don't have to create it or effort because that was an old 3D habit that didn't serve anybody either. That's a big one that's being released right now, by the way, control. Um, there's so many things that we thought we had to control in order to change or make it better. And it's going to be a big chunk of what we're working on today in the group class, which is in just a couple of hours. So I am looking forward to that. Boy, did the guides bring in a hefty activation on that one. Uh, that kind of knocked me out too this morning. So I know it's strong. But anyway, so this was pulled a couple of hours ago. Again, this was the pattern overnight from yesterday. And you can see where this is centered, right? These are the upper chakras, but I really want to show you the chakra chart so that you can see. And it's interesting that how what I'm seeing and what I'm hearing and in talking to other people and witnessing, it really is showing itself too. It's being reflected too in what we're seeing here, what's going on with the light, and then how it's playing out in the collective consciousness, right? So this again is going to prompt more awakening. And then for those awakened, this can bring your stuff up, right? It's going to go, oh, okay. They went to a higher level. Let's see what's in the bottom of the barrel here. If there's anything swimming in the bottom of the barrel or any beach balls that you still are holding underwater, fear not, the beach ball is going to continue to pop up until it doesn't exist anymore. And the guides are very hesitant about using the word completion. And everybody always says, when is this going to end? There's no end to ascension. We're constantly ascending and we're constantly evolving. And the new part here for most of us is the spiritual awakening piece, because we all of a sudden realize we weren't just a human stuck in a body, that we are really the greater part of you exist in a non-physical realm. And we're now going, oh, okay. So that part sounds like fun. And so the this is where we're at right now is we're completing old habits. And I might have written it down. My guides keep giving me the same message over and over. And so, yeah, they're hesitant to use the word end, but the old way of thinking, all our old habits, all our old patterns, all of those are being completed. And they really want us to focus on now in the new, right, which is your fifth dimension. What's the opportunity here? You're creating from a blank slate. So if you're still saying, oh no, I got to fix this in my human first, I got to fix this in my human. Oh, I can't go here because I'm fixing. No, no, this was not broken. This is a perception that was born out of illusion, created out of fear. What? I know. The noodle can't take this stuff, but illusion created, right? This is not the original blueprint that was intended for you. This one is you're now we're like coming through the clouds to the realization, to the higher level self-realization that we create our own reality. Now, we don't dishonor this journey. You're a badass because you chose to come here now to heal all of that, to complete those energies. And we had to feel it to heal it. So we don't discount this, we honor it. We honor every single emotion, every single experience. But just know now, step into your power. What am I creating? What am I creating in this now moment? And forgiveness is a big part of this, losing judgment and criticism. And especially for please don't leave yourself off the don't judge or criticize list. You got to put yourself in first position there, right? You got to put yourself first in there. And that includes how you see your body, all of these things. Very, very important because your body knows already what to do with this stuff. It's amazing. Let's see who else is in here. Cheryl, Ursula, hello, my soul sister. Drew in Kitchener, Ontario. Well, welcome. That's a new one, Kitchener. I like that. Another Ontario. All right, Canada is in the house. You guys rock. Awesome, awesome. Thank you for shining the light. Awesome. Welcome to all of you. Let's see. Can you still get light codes from the sun on a cloud? 1,000% yes. Great question. I love that. Yes, Dolly, because it's all energy. So the cloud is energy in form. The light is light. And so just like we receive light, we can receive light on a thunderstorm, right? So I love that question, but yes, you can absolutely, sun codes are always available. Big part of my existence. I absolutely live for it. So much of it, I'm drawn to it in a big way. So let's take a peek at the chakra chart here. And then you guys let me know how you guys have been feeling, how these energies are affecting you. Because like I said, this one made me feel definitely tired. And then you can see every once in a while the throat gets its upgrade and there's like a hacking thing. And then it stops. And then I'm like, okay, there we go. So a lot of stuff though, it's really a lot of upper chakra stuff. This also can bring your gifts on board. And I have to tell you, I'm seeing this in private clients and it makes me so happy that they're like getting stuff and they're like, is that my intuition? You're darn right it is. Play with it. Like it's very so the noodle tries to discourage your gifts. So you might have an intuitive feeling, right? Or, you might even experience something with telepathy. My telepathy's been off the hook lately, and I have so much fun with it and do that and have fun with it, and instead of saying no, that can't be, because the noodle cannot perceive what higher intelligence, your infinite intelligence is not tied to your noodle in any way, and the noodle's the bottom of the barrel, it's the lowest point of view, and it's the land of limitation, and then right, the higher realm is unlimited intelligence, and infinite intelligence is unlimited possibilities. Everything is unlimited. And so, catch yourself if you go, nah, that can't be true. That's now you're just go in the kitchen and put on some noodle soup because that's what you're making. Might as well make some. So and just, really pay attention when you get out of your heart space. If you go into the head, you're automatically making noodle soup. Do those three deep breaths, ground yourself, and then go, oh, yeah, I got this. That came in. That's like absolutely divine coming in. So, because it truly is. Welcome, Santi. We've got another love trainer in South Africa. Awesome. Welcome to you. Yeah, the throat chakras are getting tons and tons of upgrades. There's a lot going on, and a lot of it came from us as humans not speaking our truth for a very long time. So there's a lot of work going on in there. But it's all, again, it's very clear. It's upgrades, it's upgrades. So just know and just tell your body it's doing an amazing job. Let's see, Robin. Yeah, lot of pressure in the head is very normal. Sacral chakra is that's going to be the creative space. Anybody that's, says, oh, I'm not creative, or they were taught to believe that, or they were taught to, like, they were discouraged from being creative. Those are some old energies that are gonna let go, that you could possibly feel there. Here, so you can see. So this is interesting. I'll move the mill, and you can see on the backside here where this was when there was a big light, and you can see that's all integrating light, bigger lights coming in, more gentle purging. Here's where we are last night, and this is why I came in here. Look at this. This is going to be this yellow line that you can see is going off there. That's the heart and the solar plexus. And I'll tell you what this is tied to. This is, what are we still trying to control? What do we still think we're in control of that we're really not? And what are you efforting towards? Are you swimming upstream? And we've all done this, where you get obsessed with something and you're like, why isn't this working? Why isn't this working? Like, good example. What if something goes off with your cell phone? Oh no, now you're like off like a banshee. I gotta get it. No, this has to go. Why won't this email send? La 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 la, right? Rabbit hole, salmon swimming upstream, right? This is when we come to the breath, take 3 deep breaths. And anytime you're doing something like that, it's because you're attempting to force something that is not meant to be. So when we're efforting, or when we're trying to control situations, if you're trying to control the outcome, are you trying to control another person? And many of these actions happen unconsciously, by the way. Um, don't you care that I'm not feeling well? You haven't called me. Oops. Hi, this is the guilt hotline calling, and you have not called me, and I told you I wasn't feeling well. So what's up with that? That's energetically what you're doing. And instead, hey, I haven't been feeling well, and know what? I knew you were the perfect person to call to cheer me up. Take my mind off this crap right now, because I know it's going to get better. So start to be attentive to how are you interacting with others. And if someone's coming at you, oh, this is a soul on their journey. See the light, practice seeing the light in them, right? So because they too are ascending, they too are having these, and if they're not spiritually awakened yet, right, it's highly probable that they're struggling. They're not understanding how come every emotion I ever felt in my life is blowing up right now. How come this is falling apart? How come that's falling apart, right? And we're in, okay, I know who I am. I'm a powerful creator. I'm on the love train. I am here flowing peace and love out of my body, and everybody is catching it, whether they know it or not. Isn't that cool? So it's very important to know where you are. What are you creating? What am I creating in this now moment? That is where your power is. And just remember, you're not trying to improve, fix, or drag along this old version. We're honoring it, we're giving it love, and it's being completed. And then this energy is here now. We create now. For those of you that were in focus group on Thursday, absolutely. I mean, absolutely the most powerful focus group that I have felt energetically to date. We're incorporating now, thanks to my soul sister Ursula. We are collaborating and working together in tandem to facilitate also quantum healing. So, we're really, you have to expand your energy. If you're not open to it, you have to expand your energy. And the more you expand your energy, the quicker you're able to receive these type of healings. But there's no falling behind. You're never, you always awaken in your own divine timing. I want to stress that. And as one group advances, there's a group coming behind that's holding the group behind them. And so the way my guides have always shown this to me is all of us just lined up with a blindfold on, but with one hand on the one shoulder in front of you. And then as one progresses, we all progress. And it truly is how it is. And there is no one is less important in this line because there's always a soul behind you that's looking for that light. And so every single being in this community is equally powerful, equally as important. It does not matter where you are in your journey. You're rocking it. You are rocking it out. So, all right, I'll do this. I do want to show this one because they keep you know what, I'm getting a reminder. This is the piece that they had me bring in from Canva. And this is such a great it's kind of like, here we go, move the melon. So right now, these are two parallel realities. Down this bottom here, this is the third dimension. We have Many of us have already ascended this and cleared this. This is the fifth dimension here. So right now, we are able to witness and observe both of these. If you're in your heart space, this is here's a quick way to know if you're in your heart space. Am I doing what I want to do right now? Am I speaking to who I want to speak with right now? Or am I, oh, I should be doing this. I have to do that. And yeah, I have to do that too. Well, wait, this is not the heart space, so you're going to drift here. When you're doing those have to things and the shouldas, and I use don't should the bed. Do not should the bed because this is where you're going to drift. And that's what's going to be reflected back to you because you're not inviting creation in. You're just recreating what's in the rear view mirror, right? Because when you're in here in the noodle, you can only be in the past or worried about the future, and that's going to drift you here. So whatever you're focusing on, you're recreating more of that. That's what's reflected back to you. Now, you don't need to freak out if you get here and go, okay, wait a minute, I was worried about something in the future. So let me take 3 deep breaths, go back into this beautiful heart space. I know who I am, and then go, what would feel good right now? If it's nothing, do nothing. That means, okay, I just need to find a moment of peace. You are now, boom, right there where you want to be. And then what do I want? What feels good now? And anything that takes you here, just observe it and say, okay, all right, this is coming up for me because it's ready to be healed. So I'm going to release this. I'm going to release that thought to the light. I'm going to hand it over to my guides. Help me see this through love. Help me see this through love. And just sometimes just letting something go in that moment and going to peace, it resolves itself many times. But we're used to, I need it fixed right now, right? We got to let go of that and allow the power to come in, allow your love light to come in and resolve it. Allow your guides to, by the way, you can only hear them from here. They're always trying to drop hints. They're always trying to drop hints. When you get a delay or something's not going and it's still not working, that's them going, "Can we please stop this and look in the other direction?" Right? So they're always there. You can perceive them when you're in your heart. You're going to perceive them a million times more powerfully. Here, it's going to feel like I'm not getting any guidance. Where are they? Did my guides go on vacation and not tell me? What the heck? Hey, you told me they were here all the time. They are. But when we're here, when you're making noodle soup, you can't, it's a lot harder to perceive them. So it's this awareness. Where am I in the noodle or am I in the heart? Go to the breath to restore yourself into that state of being to where that you can perceive. And it's again, what feels good. This is the key. Fifth dimension, what do we feel like doing? What do I feel like creating? What do I want to do? And this, listen, and sometimes when you say, no, thank you, I don't want to do that, another who man might get a little upset. Trust me. I got some who mans that get upset with me. Why aren't you in Los Angeles? Well, because I'm loving life in paradise. I still love you, but I'm loving life here. And I was guided here. But when I tell them that, they think I've lost my bananas, which is okay because I love them where they're at, right? So I hope this helped you guys just really being present. What am I thinking about? What's occupying my thoughts right now? Where do I want to be? How can I get back into the heart? Anything that seems to be on repeat or really bugging you, the moment you say, I acknowledge I'm not in peace at this moment. Right? I'm not asking you to put a happy sticker on an empty gas tank, right? Instead, just go, okay, it's like, all right, right now I acknowledge that I'm not in peace. The moment you do that, you've become the observer now. You're up here. You're observing that. You're back in your power. You're already back in your power the moment you observe instead of saying, oh, but I'm upset, right? No, no, no. My human had a sad experience. My human had a episode, right? Whatever it is, my human was angry, but that's not my identity. That's not my identity. And just, with the moment you observe it, you're back here in this power space. So that's what I got for you guys today. I've got in 2 hours is the group Ascension class. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for this one. They really, we're going to be tackling stuff that's really prevalent, not just with each individual, but also as a group and in the collective consciousness. There's still a lot going on. And so, my guides always say, don't watch it burn because it's really hard to stay here when there's a bunch of people cooking up noodle soup around you, right? So really, really going inward and paying attention what's going on within will help guide you through the day. And there is definitely more light coming in, by the way, guys. I'm already sensing it. And so this means grounding, get outside if you can, even if it's for 5 minutes. Get outside and then do what you can to ground the energy out. Put some music on and dance in place, shake your arms and legs out, take a nice long shower, bath with Epsom salts. You're a rock star if you do that because it really helps to integrate. So we're having a big blend of purging, integration, and then there's going to be more light, which we know that can cause that agitation. Many are having interior, like feeling lack of power or a fear of their own power. That's like a big focus right now. And so how do you return to your power space? 3 deep breaths and just bring yourself to peace in the moment. So all right. So I wanted to get in there and give you guys this for the weekend just to tie everybody over with all this stuff that's going on. It is absolutely intense, these energies. But the other side of this, which is absolutely here, and I know many of you are saying this, that you have these moments now where you wake up and you like feel amazing. And what somebody even said, oh, I woke up and I felt like, gifts were coming in, and because they are. And so as we continue, right, ascending into higher levels of consciousness, that will become the more dominant space that you're in. It will. You'll be way more of this. And like you're going to be like, what noodle soup? What was, I remember when I used to make noodle soup, right? And then you're in a powerful position to inspire those around you, to inspire them. We don't change them. We don't give them advice, because if you're down here, you can't even perceive this. You sound coconuts. You like cuckoo, cuckoo. If you're down here and trying to convince them that it's great up here, that's not how we roll. We shine. We just shine our light from within so that when their head comes above the clouds, they go, oh, okay, I think I got to go that way. Because those guys look like they're having a good time. Quite literally, that's how it works. So, all right, I am sending you guys big, big love. Thank you so much for popping in here. Again, happy Saturday or Sunday. I know some of you are on the other side of this amazing planet. And, I will follow the energy as always, follow this light. And when it calls, I'll come in here and do my best to let you guys know what's going on. Again, I share my experience. Please, please know that you only take what resonates with you. Your journey is unique to you. You are a unique, specific frequency. And so you can't get this wrong. No one's making any errors in this one. We can't get it wrong. All right. Well, big, big love. And I'll see you guys soon.